This video is sponsored by Full Sail University. In today's world, we like to keep technology by our sides at all times. Mobile technology is booming, and if you're looking to prepare for this industry, Full Sail University offers many degree programs to help you reach your goals. In the Mobile Development Undergraduate Degree Program, you'll learn how to create and distribute apps. If you're ready to advance your development skills, check out the Mobile Gaming Graduate Program. And through Full Sail's Project Launchbox program, students will actually receive a MacBook, industry software, plus iOS and Android devices. If you're ready to compete in this rapidly growing industry, visit the link down below in the description to learn more. The Galaxy S7, the Note 7, and now the iPhone 7, it's the year of the flagship 7 smartphones. Given the extraordinary success and the popularity of the iPhone, every day it seems like we have a new leak and rumor regarding the next iPhone. Everybody wants to know what the next iPhone will look like and what it'll consist of and what it will feature. Well, we're going to highlight some of the most credible leaks and rumors to paint a picture of the iPhone 7. I think we have a pretty good idea as to what it'll feature, as we're only about 2 months away. I'm going to start by saying the iPhone 7 will not consist of any new radical design like everybody thought, myself included. It's going to consist of the same metal aluminum unibody build construction similar to the iPhone 6 and 6S, but you can kiss those antenna lines goodbye. The back of the iPhone 7 will be clean and free from antenna lines. There will also be reportedly no camera bump on the rear of the phone. The rear sensor, if you guys know, on the 6 and the 6S, they protrude from the back of the phone, which is kind of annoying. It kind of exposes the sensor to some more potential damage. So reportedly, there will be no protruding camera sensor. There may be a new space black color option to align with the similar black Apple Watch option, and the thickness of the phone will be slimmed down to between 6 and 6.5 millimeters. There are a number of iPhone 7 prototypes with water and dust resistant features, but one report suggests that Apple might actually just slim down the next iPhone instead of adding water resistance, for example, which is kind of a bummer. And arguably one of the most upsetting reports says that Apple will remove the headphone jack and instead ship a 3.5 millimeter adapter for standard headphones in the box. What about speakers? It's very likely we're not only going to see one pair of speaker grills on the rear of the phone, but also on the top, kind of similar to the iPad Pro lineup of devices. The display should get a resolution bump to a 2K QHD resolution. There was some talk about the next iPhone featuring an OLED panel instead of an LCD panel, but that doesn't appear to be the case. It looks like that kind of upgrade will be saved for the next iPhone. 3D Touch will be back, of course. It's definitely not going anywhere. Apple will likely have a ton of fresh new Force Touch or 3D Touch implementations and software features to announce in September, so stay tuned for that. The camera of the iPhone 7 isn't expected to change in megapixel count. It should still feature a 12 megapixel camera sensor, but of course there will be some new tweaks and changes. The iPhone 7 will or should get optical image stabilization alongside the iPhone 7 Plus, and the lens should be larger to let in more light, but that also has the cost of it protruding from the rear of the phone, which is kind of contradicts the report I mentioned earlier. Many leaked images actually show 2 camera sensors, but that might actually be of the iPhone 7 Plus. The iPhone 7 is likely to only feature 1 camera sensor. Now, with a thinner build, one would also think that the battery would be thinner as well, but a credible report suggests that the iPhone 7 will actually feature a larger 1,960 mAh battery, which is compared to the iPhone 6S battery, which features 1,715 milliamps. What will be powering the iPhone 7 in terms of performance is a quad-core Apple A10 chip with likely 2 GB of RAM. A report claims that Apple will include a hexa-core processor in the next iPhone, but that just seems like too big of a jump from the dual-core processor found in the 6S. Now, Apple added 2 GB of RAM in the iPhone 6S, so I doubt they're going to up the ante in the iPhone 7 by adding 3 GB of RAM. My guess, 2 GB of RAM. It will be running the latest version of iOS 10, which features a smarter Siri, for example, one that can command third-party apps, a new messaging functionality, and a raise to wake feature to wake up your iPhone, as well as many other features. There are some other miscellaneous reports that do have some merit that I think are worth sharing. The home button, for example, might be less of an actual button and more of a sensor that you put your finger on. It might be pressure sensitive, so the harder you press, something different will happen. Maybe switching between applications, for example. Wireless charging is in the works. However, it remains to be seen as to how Apple will implement wireless charging in the iPhone 7 if the phone is constructed with an aluminum unibody design. Also, there is a report that a small connector on the rear of the phone will be present for attaching accessories like a keyboard. but that seems to make more sense for the iPhone 7 Plus. With all of that said, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus will make their debut in September, so mark your calendar. They will be similarly priced to the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus, starting at around $650. And there is some good news. The 16GB variant, which is found in previous iPhones, that will be kissed goodbye. The base model will feature 32GB of storage, so that is definitely a big win. It's about time Apple ditches 16GB of storage. If you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're brand new, and let me know in a comment which feature you are most excited for in the iPhone 7. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment down below. As always, I'm BoHD from PhoneDog.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you right back here in the next one. See ya.